Hello.
Hello
How are you?
there.
General Kenobi. Welcome to the Star Wars Stuff podcast. We talk about all things Star Wars. If you're new here, I'm Mary.
I'm Craig Five, standing by.
You know what? It's so funny about that, Craig, is I never put it together that it's after Red 5. I remember when you told me that, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Um, so the reason I say if you're new here is because, we just had a great interview with Charlie Barnett.
It was awesome.
We had some really big events happening lately, so we've got a lot of new listeners, which we are so grateful for. So if
Yes,
you're
can I
new,
can
this
I
is
I have
us.
to I have to do a little bragging here.
Oh, do it, do it.
David screenshot our statistics and our
Mm.
listenership jumped up 100% in 1
Yay.
month.
I know, we're so grateful.
100%. That's incredible. So thank you for everybody supporting us.
I know for me personally, the big reason why I'm here, why I joined the podcast, how I even found the podcast is like Star Wars. Yes, you were part of it, Craig. Star Wars community is just a fun space to be in. So if you're looking for community, you're looking for more people to just chit chat about Star Wars, please join us on our lives. Come hang out. We try to be a good time. And speaking about people who are constantly supporting us that we are so grateful for, want to thank our top tier Patreons, Leah McCallion, Kevin Laniger, Devin McCaffrey, Maya Morris, Adam Haber, Cam from Indiana, some chick named Mariana Tia Arnold, Alex Blundell, Indiana Solo, BC Doomit, Sean Smith, and Adriana Verano. Thank you guys.
We really
Uh,
appreciate that. Any level of support that you can give us. David needs a lot of help. Please.
Stop.
He
No, no. The reason everything the Patreons do for us really just goes right back to all of the listeners and everything too. It pays for platforms. It also pays for all the fun things we like to give away at cons.
It's true.
So speaking of cons, if you're going to go to Rebel Scum Con, go say hi to David. Go say hi to Adam, who is one of our top tier Patreons that comes out and supports us at all these things too. There's going to be prizes, things like that. I know our sponsors Legion Sabers. If you use our code stuff, you get a discount. A lot of fun sabers, but they also have these really cool necklaces that are sabers. And I
Yeah,
know
those are cool.
they just like hooked David up with a bunch to be able to
Yeah, we
give
get
those
I
away
think we gave
too.
some out at, SpaceCon, didn't we?
Yeah, some really cute ones of like Obi-Wan. Were some, I think there was a couple of Vaders. I personally have the double Ahsokas and stuff. And it's two separate necklaces. So at one point I was like, do I turn this into like a best friends necklace and give it to one of you guys? But then I knew the rest of you would be so sad. So I just turned it into one necklace. Awesome. Oh, hi, Darth Ace. He's
Hello,
saying hi
Darth
to
Ace.
you. Not me, Seth.
I got a hi.
You got a hi. He misses you, Craig. And David says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys.
We
All right.
appreciate that too. Any help, we need it.
Okay, so spoiler warnings. Spoiler warning,
Major
spoiler
spoiler
warning.
warnings.
Spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warnings. One more time. Spoiler
Spoiler
warnings.
warnings.
Spoiler
Major, major,
warnings.
major spoiler warnings today.
If you don't want to know, turn it off. Turn the podcast off. And when you're ready to know,
No,
come
we
back
don't
to
want
this
them to turn
episode.
it off. We just want them to turn down the volume and watch us. Not
Stop.
listen, but watch.
Yeah, we're pretty visually entertaining too. That's true. So we're going to talk about Starfighter. We are going to talk about all the information that dropped today. So
A
again,
lot.
yes, a lot of information dropped. So if you want to go into this movie not knowing anything, you want to just be pleasantly surprised, experience it in the moment, you know, bookmark this episode and come back to it later, okay?
Come back
Uh,
next year
Literally.
after you've
Uh,
seen the movie.
Wait till I leave for spoilers. Jeez. Okay, Darth Ace, are you gone? Let us know. Um, hey Luke, how are you? All right. So,
That Luke?
oh maybe. So let's talk about Starfighter.
We
Um,
got a lot. We're gonna go down the whole list of stuff that we saw today.
we love Star Wars too, Luke. We love Star Wars
And
too.
we should name our sources too.
We should. He says bye, Craig.
Bye.
Bye, Darth Ace.
He does. Well, listen, some people don't want spoilers.
They don't, and that's 100% okay.
You
Um,
know what? Sometimes, yeah, I don't blame people who don't want spoilers. I've seen some bad spoilers happen before. My buddy Dennis got ruined on episode 1 on the CD. The back of it
no.
said Qui-Gon's funeral.
No.
Yes. And then my brother got spoiled with episode 3 General Grievous, where you like pushed him and he explodes, the body explodes.
No.
And then I
Okay.
got spoiled on episode 2. I opened up an Anakin from episode 2 and I go to put it
Okay.
on the shelf and the arm fell off. And I'm like, why did his no his
Okay.
arm fell? It's like,
Darthe
where he got cut off.
Darthe says Han's death was spoiled for him. Luke says my favorite scene was Qui-Gon's death. Okay, this is so here's the thing. Back in those times, Craig, I feel like you had to find a spoiler. You guys went looking for those spoilers. Buying toys, things like that ahead of time is looking for a spoiler. So you did
I
that to
wasn't
yourself.
looking for a spoiler. I was looking to
You
hang Anakin, put Anakin on my TV.
No, 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 no. You had to look for spoilers back in
Didn't
back
know
in
his
the
arm was gonna fall
the
off.
20th century. Now they're just everywhere. So side story, which is what we do best. I totally got spoiled on House of the Dragon this week, where they
Maybe we
literally
shouldn't mention it if the episode just came out.
no, no, I won't say what happened, but I totally got spoiled. And I was on Instagram and it was a straight clip from the episode.
I
And
think
I
I
was like,
saw it.
yes. And I was like, this has to be AI. This can't be real. There's no way they would have leaked this and stuff. But nope, it was
I think I saw the
100%.
clip you're talking about because
Yeah.
I went on Instagram and I saw that, but fortunately I had seen the episode. I had just seen it.
Yeah. So then
And then I'm like, "Wait a
yesterday,
minute, was this from today or was this from like a week ago?"
I saw it on Saturday and then I watched the episode last night. And let me tell you, it was an actual spoiler. And I was so upset. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. It's
Was
fine.
it about somebody dying?
No, I'm
You
not
sh
going to say. I'm not
Well,
going to
no, I'm
say.
not saying for the
We're always
character. I mean, it's Game of Thrones, everybody dies.
correct, but no. It's let's talk about Star Wars. Let's
All
spoil
right.
this. Okay, so things that we know that everybody knows about Starfighter. Release date May of 2027,
Okay.
right? Everybody knows that. We also know Ryan Gosling's in it, Amy Adams in it, Mia Goth, speaking of House of the Dragon, Matt Smith, um, who else? Aaron Pierre, Daniel Ings, another Game of Thrones actor that I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys can see a trend here, but those are all confirmed. Simon Bird, Philin Gray plays the young actor who plays that we see in the posters with Ryan Gosling. And then Jamal Westman. They're all confirmed.
Okay, now do we wanna talk about the rumors of do we wanna start with the rumors of who those characters are?
Yes, let's talk about who people are saying. Also, let's be very clear, like, is this coming from Lucasfilm? Absolutely not. Uh, is this what everyone's saying and it's from some pretty credible sources? Yes. So take that with a grain of salt. We're
So,
not saying this is 100% true or not. We're just saying this is the information that's out there today.
okay, so, our sources, I don't know who you have, but I had from makingstarwars.net and Bespin Bulletin, which are friends with each other, or maybe not
Correct.
they do stuff together. They collaborate. And makingstarwars.net has always had great info for previous movies, and they were gone for a long time.
Correct.
Um, but I don't know who you have on your end.
Same sources. Honestly, my sources is the Star Wars Stuff podcast, aka James
Us?
Herrera, David Lozano. Yeah, those are my sources. Hey, Devin.
All right, so why don't we talk a little bit about what we think we know about these characters?
Well, okay, so things that we've been told that are out there is some names. So we have been said the rumor is Ryan Gosling's character's name is Cade,
Mhm.
and Flynn Gray's character's name is either Ronan or Roan. And
Or
I'll
something similar.
Yeah, and I really hope it's not Ronan because we already have a Ronan character
In
in
Guardians
Visions.
of the Galaxy.
That too, and Visions, Visions Star Wars,
Ah,
the animes and stuff. A really popular character named Ronan. So is this going to be some weird connection between them if that's true? Is it a coincidence? Is that just like a popular name in this time period in Galaxy? I don't know. But I kind of hope it's not. I kind of hope it's not Ronan. I hope it's Roan or something along those lines instead.
okay.
Okay.
So he's gonna. So Ryan Gosling is gonna play a pilot or maybe a Jedi.
Yeah, I think everyone started with we think he's some type of Jedi. Um, but now it sounds like he's more of this like Han Solo type character who's like a really great pilot transporting this kid. The relationship between him and the kid is still kind of unknown. I think there's a lot of fan theories that he might be the uncle. I think we've heard it many times now from many sources that Amy Adams' character is the kid's mom.
Okay.
And some way, somehow, this kid ends up with Ryan Gosling's character. So the theory is he's either his uncle, and if he is his uncle and this kid is force sensitive or a Jedi, it would make sense maybe he is some type of Jedi, right? If he's not, so the other thing that we heard is that potentially he's the friend of the father of this child. And
They've never done that in
he's
Star Wars, so.
mhm. I mean, again, an adoptive father figure, right? I mean, we've seen it. We know it's a pattern that happens. Especially, I mean, okay, does it make sense? Yes. In this time, there's a lot of war, a lot of people are dying. We're gonna see a lot of this like chosen family stories, just as a side effect of being in a war, right? You lose a lot of family, you choose a lot of family. So I mean it makes sense. But some way, somehow, he's gotta get this kid somewhere safe, potentially a Jedi temple on this planet now that we have gotten information about. Do you know how to pronounce it?
The planet.
Yeah.
I don't know this planet, but it seemed like you guys did, or maybe there was a different planet that
Uh,
you guys were hoping it would be.
yeah, I think, Zach thought was hoping it was a different planet, but I couldn't tell if he was just kidding or not. I
Spell
think
it
it's
out. I
called
don't. I don't see it in my notes here.
uh, uh,
It started
um,
with an A, I believe, right?
yeah, it is spelled Adaria. So,
Adoria.
Audria?
I think it's Adoria.
Aria? So Aria is Aria, Adaria, something like that. So the way it's described, it's a Jedi refugee planet called Adria. It's green and lush, East Asian inspired, full of greenery and fountains, having tiki style huts. The set had large mechanical struts, possibly landing gear.
Okay.
So that's how it was described,
Oh,
which makes
Adaria. I see.
sense.
Adaria.
Makes sense since they did most of the filming. So initial filming wrapped in 2025. Most of it was in England and Italy. Lots of lush greenery there. So I believe it.
Okay.
That one makes sense to me too.
Yep.
So now we know it's a Jedi refugee, which makes sense for this plot to be he's got to get this kid there.
Now, if this takes place 5 years after Rise of Skywalker,
Yep.
how are there any Jedi?
I mean, Rey survived. She's
What
trained as a Jedi. The speculation is she's probably training, finding other force sensitive children
are we
and
really?
training them.
Are we really thinking Ray is going to be in this movie?
Oh no.
Did Okay? I don't know what's happening. Mary's taking off her headset. Just the headset, right? Hey, now I'm just what's happening?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, my headphones died. Had to switch over real quick. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Man, I heard the like, "Doo-doo-doo," and then everyone went silent. I was like, "Oh, no." Okay. Um, James says they were all hiding?
Does that make any sense that their Jedi are all hiding in Rise of Skywalker when the galaxy needs them the most?
I
I,
don't
I
know.
don't
I mean
understand why. I don't know why they're doing so close to Episode 9. To be honest with you, I would have went further away.
I
Ray
mean,
has to be in the movie. James is saying
does she
she
does she
really
have to be
doesn't.
in the
James,
movie? I Here's the thing. I think we saw in Rise of Skywalker that there was a lot of people in the rebellion against the First Order, right? We're seeing a lot of stories, a lot of people showed up on Exegol. Is it safe to say there's more than one Jedi out there? Like, same thing during Clone Wars, during Rebels. Kanan was out there, you know, tons of people, tons of Jedi were out there. We're getting all these stories now. So, does Rey have to be in it? No. Do they wanna keep continuity? Maybe, and that might be why she's in it.
I don't know. I would think Disney would want to get away from the sequels, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
or they're trying to
There's a
do what
lot
they
of
did with the
negativity.
prequels. They might be trying to do what they're trying to do with the prequels and add more context to make the sequels, um, make more connective tissue kinda thing, to make them more of, like, I don't know what the right word is, but more consistent, because I
Yeah.
think that's what people struggled with the most with, right, with the sequels is, like, the story doesn't feel consistent, it feels like there's multiple me people making it, which it was. So, are they now doing this play where they're adding in more connective tissue to make the story more connective and more continuous?
I mean, it's certainly possible. Broom Boy, he's back and better than ever. This time he's got a mop and a slop bucket.
Jeez. So, yeah, I mean,
And I know
does
what
she
he's
have to be in
mopping
it?
up.
Stop. Does she have to be in it? No. Would she be in it? Makes sense.
What did Disney officially say this is 5 years after Rise of
Yes, that is
Skywalker?
official. That is confirmed. That piece is
Okay.
confirmed. Some other things that are confirmed. Sean Levy obviously is directing it. We all knew that. It's confirmed takes place approximately 5 years after Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. It's the furthest point in the Star Wars timeline shown on screen. Yeah, story. So the only thing story-wise, plot-wise, Lucasfilm is saying is it's a standalone adventure with all new characters set after Episode 9, not dependent on the previous trilogies. And that's why I don't think Rey might be in it, because it's not dependent on it. So why would they include characters from it?
And if she was in it, why wouldn't they want to market that and have people know from the get go that she's in it?
Probably, I don't know. It's probably a mixed bag, in my opinion,
I think if you're going to go
where
that route, you should just say Ray will.
own it.
Yes, just own it. Just
Yeah.
say Ray's adventures are going to continue in Starfighter. Um, if it's going to happen, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. I would be surprised if she was in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard one. Again, like, for me, if it's like, if she's gonna be in it, yeah, own it. If she's gonna be in it, also, I can see them not doing that to play the safe route of, like, this could be the big, "Oh, it's Ray," and people get excited, or to prevent people's speculations and commentary and things like that. I think they're trying to do a better job of giving us just enough information of, like, what's gonna be happening, right?
Well, even with like Mandalorian and Grogu, we hardly got anything till it was ready to come out, and then
And I
they
think that's where they're
bombarded
learning
us,
some of this.
huh?
Yeah, I think that's where they're learning these things from, like, that's why we know Tom Cruise was on set. Sean Levy is a lot more open than John and Dave. I also think John and Dave, when they do public tours and stuff like that, they will get bombarded with a lot more questions outside of this project because they're kind of like the key holders to all the doors, so they have to be extra careful. Pedro and Sigourney, they can only say so much. kind of thing. So I think also they're super busy. So I think what they're learning from the Mandalorian, or at least I hope they are, is they're dropping little bits of information like this. Like, right, here's some little tidbits. Here's a planet that we're gonna be on,
The best way
right?
they should go about this is just to have John and Dave come on our podcast where we can ask them everything.
Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice.
Come on, John. We're not going to say no. We'll give you a shot.
We won't ask any too hard questions. Yeah, so those are some things. Some other things that got mentioned today. Eva Mendes
I was just going to say that was another big one.
joining Star Wars. Welcome to the family, if
Yeah.
that's true.
And she's apparently going to be a cantina owner named Belle.
Cute.
650 years old. When
She looks good.
650 years old, you each look as good. We will not.
Do you think she's gonna have prosthetics, or they're gonna just have her be a face character? It's just Eva Mendes as this character.
Maybe like
Or
a Twi'lek or something.
so okay. I could see that.
I mean, they said she's got gold skin tight pants, a corset with a golden cape.
See, I feel like that's too much detail. And if that was true, where's the picture?
Listen, you making Wars.net has been very reputable for a long time.
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying they aren't. I'm just saying if you've got that much detail, I want to see a picture.
well, he's got to also protect his sources. That if something gets out, it could they could trace a source.
That's true.
I don't think he's wrong. I think that if I'm betting my money on him being right or wrong, I would say right.
And here's the thing that my brain went to is if they are using her in this type of role, obviously it's a pit stop somewhere to either get information,
Mhm.
have some type of fight sequence, something like that, right?
Oh, and they said
So
she's
that could
just fully glammed out as well.
so she probably is dealing and selling information in my
Mhm.
is what it sounds like to me. Um so that could easily, unless it's a really pivotal piece of information or it's a really pivotal fight scene that moves the story along, could easily end up being cut.
Um, I don't think you get a big name actor like that for then.
I
You know
don't
what I mean? Like
know.
that wouldn't be a big name actor like Eva Mendes to get cut.
Is she a big name actor anymore?
People know
Like,
who
what was the
she
last
is. She's big enough where you don't put her in a Star Wars movie and cut her.
but isn't she also married to Ryan Gosling?
Is she?
I thought she was. Let's look that up. People are probably screaming at us right now.
That
Yes,
might
I
be
thought she was married to
100%
him.
made up. I don't know. I did not know that if that is true.
Eva Mendes, Mira, husband. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
they're not married. They've been partners since 2011.
Wow.
So easily could end up on the cutting room floor because she was one day like dropping off lunch on set to Ryan, and they're like, "Hey, just come be in Star Wars with me for a minute." You know what I mean?
But then again, it's like, are you really going to cut my wife from the film?
Absolutely.
I'm the
It's
star of the
Star
movie. You're going to
Wars.
cut my wife?
If I was in a Star Wars movie and I got my husband like a little quick role, it's the same thing like as Deadpool with Ryan and Blake. She had like that really minimal spot and stuff like that or
Wasn't she?
whatever.
Wait, wasn't she one of the Deadpool characters?
Yeah,
I don't
and
remember
one of
which
the
one. The
like and
female Deadpool. I can't remember.
yeah, yeah, and stuff. I feel like this is a common thing that happens. But if someone came up to me and I was in a Star Wars movie and they're like, "Hey, we got to cut your husband from the movie," I was like, "Well, I get it. It's Star Wars. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do and stuff."
I guess
So
we're
I
gonna
feel
see.
like
Will we see
that's an
Belle?
easy
Will we
give and
not
take.
see Belle?
Also, why have her in gold and name her Belle? That's so Disney of them.
I don't know. I think she's gonna make it in there.
Maybe. We'll find out in May 2027.
What else we got here? There's a lot of rumors.
Yeah.
Matt Smith is allegedly playing the main antagonist.
I can't wait. I
I
can't
mean,
wait to see
he's a
my guy.
fantastic actor.
Yeah, literally everything
He's
he
so
does.
great in House of Dragons. House of the
Yes,
Dragon.
and House of the Dragon, Hot D.
I just watched 2 episodes. I just saw episode 2 and 3 last night. He's so great.
So Adam, our Patreon, he is also a Game of Thrones person. I love Game of Thrones. I've read the books. I've seen everything multiple times and stuff. Huge fan, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, all of it, right? Um, so yesterday I will text them and I will be like, "Have you seen the episode yet?" And he was like, "Not yet." And I was like, "Text me when you're ready to discuss this and stuff." I love Matt Smith. I love House of the Dragon. I love him as the Doctor. I loved him in The Crown. He is my guy. He could do no wrong. Even if he is the villain, great. I love it. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, so oh, and then there's another rumored villain.
Yes, Mia Goth's character. And it's rumored she has a lightsaber battle with Aaron Pierre. So who is Aaron Pierre in this? That's the question.
I do not know. A Jedi, apparently.
And also, I guess the question is like, are they Sith? Because she has a lightsaber, so clearly she's got some Force abilities. Um, are there Sith? Are the Sith back? I mean, the
I
way
don't
we know
think
the
they wanna
Force
go
works,
that
there has to
route.
be balance. But I don't know if it's they wanna go that route or if they've established rules about the Force, right? So the Force dictates there has to be balance. So if they're Jedi, there have to be Sith.
But
Sometimes
they
we
don't
call them
have to
Sith,
be
sometimes we call
Sith.
them Inquisitors.
They could call themselves something else.
We also have the Knights of Ren the last time we saw Rise of Skywalker. My theory, my personal theory, is Matt Smith is a Knight of Ren character. I think that will create some continuity. I think it's far enough apart that the Knights of Ren in Rise of Skywalker were such like minimal like characters, no stories, no language, no nothing, right? How it's an easy one to be able to create continuity without connectivity, right? Of like being dependent on the story.
Or maybe they just created something new, which
They could
wouldn't
have, I
surprise
hope
me.
so.
I kind of feel like
But
they'll create something new because, you know, if the Sith come back again, then it's like, what what did Anakin
well, they
do?
have to. But that's the thing, they have to, right? That is the dictation of the Force. If there are Sith, there need to be Jedi. If there are Jedi, there need to be Sith. So the Sith were coming into power, they
But no,
created
no, no.
Anakin.
George says that balance isn't about the light side and the dark side being equal. He says it's the light side is what brings balance, not that the light and the dark. I remember George saying in an interview that the Force is out of balance when the Sith are in existence.
I thought it was when the Sith are in power or when the Jedi are in power. When one of them is in power, that what throws a balance off. I thought it was the word that he said was in power, not existence.
I don't think he talks about. Maybe he does. It was such an old interview, but I remember him
Yeah.
talking about that it's the Sith are what throws it out of balance. It's not them, the number of them, right? Like it
Mm.
doesn't have to. Like some people will say, "Oh, there's 2 Jedi left and 2 Sith left." That's what it meant. But George says no. It's more about like the Jedi are what bring balance to the Force, and the Sith are what throw it off. There's an old
Interesting.
clip we'll have to
Yeah, we have
bring
to
up
find it.
and discuss. Yeah, since it's just
Bet
the
you
two
20
of us,
bucks.
we're not
I
able to
know.
pull up that kind
We
of
need a
research.
third party. I bet you $20. How about that? $20 that the word he uses is power and that the force balance is
You're
having
reading
both.
comments. You're reading
I'm not
comments.
reading I'm not reading any comments. I swear. I'm
So who's someone
100%.
saying that I can't see the comments on your end? So somebody's probably writing comments.
No, nobody is writing comments. I promise. I $20, dude. Are
I
you
don't
scared?
believe you. Screenshot your screen right now. I want to see
Oh,
take a
100
screenshot.
here. I'll take a picture. There you go. I'll send it to you later. Anyways, yeah, 20 bucks. Take it or leave it. Anyways, Yeah, so those are I think those are the biggest things. Mia Goth is gonna be in a lightsaber battle with Aaron Pierre. Aaron Pierre, just force sensitive. Is he on the planet? Is he a
It,
guard?
it says
Is
it. He.
he
Let me pause you right there because it says
okay?
this is according to MakingStarWars.net. Aaron Pierre appears to be connected to that Jedi sanctuary on
Okay.
Adaria.
So I was right. So is he the Jedi that is creating the
It sounds like
sanctuary and
he's
then that
probably one
answers?
of the Jedi.
Or is he
But
just a guard?
now the movie kind of feels like very different than what I thought it was going to be.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I had no idea.
Oh, period.
But it was titled Starfighter, right? So
Yeah.
it kind of makes you think of like a Jedi ship or something. You know what I mean?
Well, one of our
Or
listeners, Zach, had posted something and we all went, "Ow, that makes so much sense." That is Starfighter his last name
possible. Yeah,
and stuff. And what is that why we only got first names in this leak or rumors and stuff because they're saving that.
that makes
That's
sense.
that's gonna that's gonna be the last line of the movie. What's your name?
Starfighter.
Roan Starfighter.
Solo.
Starfighter Skywalker.
Very interesting stuff.
I know. Okay, so are you more excited, less excited, same excited for this movie now that we have more information?
It's kind of still neutral.
Okay.
It's like I'm not more excited. Honestly, I would rather it be further away from episode 9 in the story.
Uh-huh.
And so the idea of them bringing back the sequel trilogy characters for me is like, nah, nothing against those actors or anything like that. I just rather see something fresh. And I think I expected Starfighter to feel very fresh.
And it still
And
might.
if
I
it's
think it's just
but it
rumor.
won't feel as fresh to me if it's going to focus on Ray or those
But we don't
characters.
know that. Right?
No,
We
we
don't
don't.
know that. We're
But you're asking me
speculating
my
there.
opinion on
Yeah, yeah.
my excitement level, and I'm saying that if the more fresh it feels and more like its own thing, the more I'm would look forward to it as opposed to about anything related to the sequels. But
Yeah,
I
I
think the
can see
cast
that.
sounds outstanding so far, right? Ryan
Yes.
Gosling,
Okay.
Matt Smith alone, both are great.
I love Mia Goth. I love Daniel Ings. Like there's I think Flynn Gray is the new like one of the names that I'm not as familiar with. But here's one of the things, right? Like I am always big on like I want to see new actors. I want to see smaller names. I don't need Sigourney Weaver. I don't need
I
these huge
agree.
names. I think the biggest name in this is Ryan Gosling, right? Which is totally fine in my opinion. Like he's an amazing actor. I just watched Project Hail Mary. I
I'm
thoroughly enjoyed
literally
Ryan
just finishing that
Gosling.
right now. I have like 10 minutes left.
Prime Video, Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
Um,
Uh,
but you know what?
So I love that they're using these actors. I love that it's Matt Smith. I love Mia Goth. I think she was amazing in Pearl. I think she was amazing in Frankenstein. I hope like David had mentioned something earlier in our group chat, like I hope they let her go off. Me too. She is so terrifying, but is also like the sweetest person. So watching her do interviews is wild and
I
stuff.
haven't
But
seen
that
I
just
only
shows,
saw her in
oh,
Frankenstein,
you got to expose
and she
yourself
was
to Mia Goth. She's great.
good, but I don't remember anything. There was nothing too crazy stand out about that
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, yeah, no, watch Pearl. She's amazing in Pearl. I think I love Daniel Ings in Knights of the Seven Kingdom. I already went off on Matt Smith. Like, yes, they're bigger name actors, but these are a group. This is a group that I'm like really okay with. I'm pretty excited. James said it's not going to focus on Ray. She'll most likely just show up at the end. Question mark. And then Alex, hi Alex. So Starfighter sounds like Top Gun and what? Maverick, am I wrong? I don't know.
No,
I'm
not
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 really
the way they're describing this. It sounds like they're trying to bring some kid to safety, that maybe somebody force sensitive to safety on this planet, and for some reason these Sith or whatever they are out to get this kid, right? Is that the vibe you're
Well,
getting to?
that's the vibe I'm getting, but here's the question, right? If the First Order is gone, the Empire is gone, they've all been dismantled. You know what's interesting now? This is a question we're not asking. Why are they going after a force sensitive kid?
Exactly. And that was what I was just going to say. What doesn't make a lot of sense unless he's somehow related to somebody, right?
That's so the other fan theory is that this is Luke Skywalker's child or maybe grandchild, depending on timing. Luke was pretty old, right?
What if Ryan
Um,
Gosling was his son?
stop it. Ryan Gosling's a Skywalker. That is the
Does
ultimate ask for any actor or actress in the world is
I
to
could
be a
see it.
Skywalker, right?
I could
Yeah,
see
I
it.
could. Oh, see, Alex knows. Pearl has a lot of gore, so please be warned. If you like gore, watch Pearl. It's great. Um, yeah, like I think okay. I think this is what I'm most excited for about this movie. The plot, I've seen it a few times. Is it okay? I get it. I understand it. It's war. This is what happens in war. What I'm excited for is now we're finally going to get some answers of what happens after the First Order is dismantled, right? Does another group take over? Is it not the rebellion? Is the rebellion so too big that they can't get together? Is Mon Mothma just like overwhelmed? And it's like, is mom, I don't even know if Mon Mothma's alive at this time, right? Yeah, she is. She's not.
Wait a minute. Let me think about that.
Like,
Well,
who's in charge right now? Because Leia's gone.
how many years after Mandalorian is this?
Oh, I don't know. That's a James question. James is good with dates and timeline. James, I know you're watching. Tell us.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, what is it, like 10, 15 years probably?
If it's 5 years after Rise of Skywalker, the better question is how much time is it between The Mandalorian and Rise of Skywalker? I think it might be 15 years. I think you're right. I feel like I've heard James say it was 10 years in between.
James isn't watching us.
Yeah, he is. He
I'm
just
kidding.
commented like less than a minute ago.
That's because you can
Yeah,
see the
that's a James
comments on your end. I can't see them.
correct. I'm
Just
posting every single comment. I'm posting every single
just
comment.
like
Don't you dare.
the the one that said George
$20.
Lucas said power.
You know what? $20, Craig. That can buy you like 3 churros at Disney World the next time you go.
That you're saying that George Lucas said this. Let me make sure I have this right. You're saying George Lucas said that when the Sith are in power, that's when the Force is out of balance.
Yes. Not that they exist. They have to exist, right? That's why there's a father, a son, and a daughter in the Mortis arc.
Yeah, but this
They
interview was
all
from before that.
he controls them. But that's where Dave learned it from. Do you want to arm wrestle about this? Because we can arm wrestle this through, bro.
I think the question you should be asking yourself is, do you want to really face me on Star Wars trivia?
It's not about creatures and it's not about ships, so I feel very confident.
I don't
Do
know.
you still have your bracelets? Do you still have I beat Craig bracelets?
I think they're in the kitchen. I should throw them away. No one's ever going to need them.
Give them to your children. Oh, here we go. Alex said the leak said that Gosling's character was the best friend of the kid's father. We did see that, and he has guilt. This is why he's protecting him, and it sounds like Top Gun Maverick. Got it. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, maybe it's a mix of both. Like it's a little bit of Top Gun Maverick, that last one, right? Where Goose's kid or something is trying to become a pilot. Spoiler
Okay.
warning.
This is from Bespin Bulletin on their Twitter post.
Okay.
They said Adaria is described as a lush green location, but has a muddy contrast. So maybe that's
Okay.
it
Oh, the
is East
swamp that they have the
Asian
lightsaber fight
inspired,
in.
huh?
There's the report that Tom Cruise showed up on set for a lightsaber battle underwater in like a swamp like area. So maybe that's where that
Exactly.
is. So how
So
much time are we spending on this planet?
so now it sounds like the duel took place on Adaria. So
Sorry, guys.
Maybe I guess Tom helped with that duel.
Yeah. So we know Mia Goth has a lightsaber. We know Matt Smith potentially has a lightsaber. We know Aaron Pierre has a lightsaber.
I don't know who Aaron Pierre is as
Okay,
an
yeah. See,
actor.
thanks, Alex. Alex says Mon Mothma died in Starkiller Base laser, which show you. Oh,
Did wait,
not
what?
gonna read the rest of that. Mon Mothma died on Star Killer Base.
Did she?
Died in the. I don't remember.
I don't
James
remember that he's Star Killer Base.
laser, the Star Killer
Oh,
Base
when they
laser.
blew up Hosnian Prime, is that what it was called?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't recall her being there, to be honest.
I don't either, but we can Google this later. Alex, if you want to bet 20 bucks on that or
Well, we're
arm
doing
wrestle one of
we're
us,
well today. We're really it's a really speculative show today.
it
We got all
is.
this new
It's just a lot
information.
of theories.
We're just kind of looking and putting these puzzle pieces together a little bit and getting an idea. It's just the two of us here, you know. So obviously, if there was all five of us, we'd all have a bunch of different ideas we could bounce off of each other.
Yeah. Well, I think the rest of the guys are going to be able to podcast later tonight. So if you guys want to hear David and everyone else's opinion, I would make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because I think over the next couple of days, different groups of us will be on talking about it and kind of working our way through the information we've gotten so far.
One
Um,
one last thing that I really wanted to talk about is that earlier we were talking about actors that they're putting on here, and
yeah.
one thing Game of Thrones has done is just taken incredibly talented actors and found them that you didn't really know who these people are.
Love it.
And
Emma, Olivia.
there, I guess over in London, there's an area that they get a lot of these actors from, and they are just outstanding in every show for that Game of Thrones has had. Whether you like
Well,
the show or
this
not, you can't knock
cast,
the acting. It's incredible.
yeah, this cast is a very reminiscent. Like Matt Smith from is not American. I think they're Brian Gosling is Eva Mendes. I don't know Flynn Gray. Um, I know Daniel Ings, Via Goth. None of them are American actors.
Well, I would just love to see
Yeah.
Star Wars taking their actors from over there in London, where I mean, they're just incredible. What I've seen. Oh,
That's what it
Brazo.
feels like they're
Yes,
doing
he is
this.
in House, but he has such a small role so far in House of
Yeah.
the Dragon, hasn't he?
This last episode. Oh, Amy Adams. Yeah, Amy Adams is an American actor. But so I was listening to Smartless and she's on there and she says her part is super minimal
Hmm.
and stuff. Like less very, very minimal. So I'm assuming it's some type of flashback. She said I think she's don't quote me on this, but I think she was like maybe on set for like the least amount of time of anybody else there.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So the man can talk. I like it. Alexander says Aaron Pierre voiced why can't I say it?
Mufasa.
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
No, Mufasa. Yeah, in the
Mufasa.
live action like it. Why did my brain not read that right? Sorry, guys.
It's spelled wrong.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's spelled wrong.
Alex. What? Sabotage. I trusted you. Um what's it called? Yeah, Amy Adams. So really minimal roles except for Ryan Gosling for American actors, it sounds like, because Eva Mendes, cantina owner, probably a really small part, unless she's playing like a Maz Kanata kind of character.
Probably something like that. If you're a
Maybe
cantina owner, what do
you deal in information and you have fight scenes.
and you sing good songs if you're in the Star Wars holiday special.
That's true too. That's true too. Okay, so this
What
is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they are bringing Mara Jade into canon. Even if it is Amy Adams, I've grown to like her.
Wait a
as
minute.
a as an
How could it
actor.
be Amy Adams if it's such a small role though? They can't
It's
bring
a
Mara Jade
flashback
in
of her
for a
death.
small road, right?
This is the introduction. It's just the introduction. Maybe they'll fill in story later on with another movie, a series, something.
But
She's Mara
wait a minute.
Jade.
Are you thinking that if it's Mara Jade's son? No.
Yeah. So Amy Adams is supposedly the mother of Roan Flynn Gray's character, the child.
I can't see it be Luke's son then because you think Luke and Mara Jade are not gonna whoop somebody's hiney if they're trying to mess with their son? Like
What if Luke didn't know? What if Luke didn't know? Luke had a kid out there and he didn't know. Oh man.
I originally thought Ray was gonna be his daughter.
Yeah, no. I didn't see that one.
You didn't think so?
No, I thought so when before with all the who is Ray? Who is Ray? I thought she was Kylo's twin that Leia and Han thought didn't survive and stuff, and then somehow like she was kidnapped, things like that. And they've been searching for her this entire time and never told Kylo or Ben
Hmm.
and stuff. That's what my theory was.
What are our listeners thinking? Are they excited about this now that they're hearing this info? Are they more excited or less excited or neutral?
Oh, so Aaron Pierre is the star of the upcoming Green Lantern show on HBO. I'm excited to see that. I've seen a few ads for it and it looks pretty good. So yeah, if you're listening to us, let us know. What do you think? Are you excited? What are your theories? What do you feel about the news today?
I
So yeah,
really thought that this was going to be completely fresh and kind of separate from
new
everything.
plot story.
I
New
did.
plot story or just different timeline?
Just trying to disconnect from the sequels and try and have its own thing, kind of like Skeleton Key or Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Well,
good.
they were, it was like this whole disconnected
Yeah,
story,
it was just a
meaning.
fun story on the side for
Yeah.
sure.
And that's kind of what I was thinking was that this movie was going to be very disconnected.
It could be. I mean,
And
why
why have we
not?
not seen a trailer? Nothing. Why have we not seen a teaser trailer?
It hasn't been enough time since they ended initial filming. They don't know what they want, what they don't want yet. They still haven't done reshoots, and typically you get a teaser spot right before reshoots, kind of thing. So it's still too soon based off of when they finished filming all those things. Right now, Sean Levy, everyone is sitting there looking at every single clip, editing, re-editing, looking at what needs to get done. So they're not going to put out anything until they know this for sure is going to be in it or this for sure is not going to be in it.
Sean should call us up, have us come in, sit down, and
Yeah.
we'll do the trailer for him.
Sure, sure, sure. We'll watch the whole thing and we won't tell a single soul. I think Alex says I think Starfighter is going to be a bridge to the Kinberg trilogy.
Is that still happening? I don't even know what's happening at this point. Everything comes, they're like,
Ugh.
we're getting this, we get that, and then that doesn't happen. And then 10 years later, you
Taika's
hear
still
what was really
writing.
going to happen. Then you hear what the Boba Fett movie was really going to be about. And you're like, what? You know what I mean?
Taika Taika's still writing till this day. He hasn't put a pen down in about 5, 6 years, you know?
Yeah,
So
I don't
who
know. I don't
knows?
even know what projects we're getting other than, well, now this new cartoon that they just announced.
It's
Um,
not new. They announced this at Celebration, the
oh, they
Ninth
did?
Jedi. Yeah, this is so at Japan Celebration, they announced volume 3 of Visions and that they were going to take the three most popular ones. The Ninth Jedi was one of them, and they were going to make full length movies from them and stuff because everyone really loved them. So this is the first out of the three that they are doing.
Got it.
So this one we already knew about. Starfighter, Ahsoka season 2. Outside of that,
Mall
kind
season
of a
2.
dry Maul season 2. A little bit of a dry spell. They said they would release Starfighter trailer at D23 in August. That makes a lot of sense and will probably be released publicly in September, aka August 2 minutes after it's released. Someone will leak it at D23. Ooh, you know what? We have an insider going to D23. I'll just
Is
let
it
I
Dave
think I mean,
Filoni?
ooh, well, he'll definitely be there. No, this is someone else. I'm gonna let them borrow my Meta Ray Bans.
I think those are
Like
gonna get
just
spotted a mile away.
no, they're not. They're not. They're so what's the word?
Discreet.
Discreet. Yeah. They're not big black frames with the bright light shining off of them at all.
Hmm. Has anybody commented about what they're thinking about this? Like if they're excited or no?
Alex did. He also said Kathy is in her last interview. Oh, Kathy in her last interview basically said the Kinberg trilogy is the only active project going on. Yeah. Kathy says a lot of things. So
Yeah, exactly.
sorry, Alex. I think someone screaming on the corner of the street is a much more reliable source than her at
Yeah,
this point, unfortunately.
exactly.
All right. Any closing thoughts?
Well, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah,
Um, I hadn't tried to think about this one too much because there wasn't a lot of information, and I just was waiting to see what we would hear. And now that so much has come out from, I think, trusted, reputable leakers, as far as that goes.
yeah,
Um, I think if some of this isn't right or inaccurate, it's probably because there were changes along the way. So
maybe.
I don't know. I guess I'm currently watching Project Hail Mary, and I just watched Matt Smith in Game of Thrones, and I'm like,
You're
they're
pumped.
both awesome. So that has me excited that they're
Yeah,
both going to be in this project together. So
I think that is what I'm most pumped for too. Like a great cast. I trust Sean Levy. I mean, I love everything he's done. I like Deadpool. I love Stranger Things. Like he's good. I trust him with this. I trust him with Star Wars. Um I think my closing thoughts is everything and anything could be a red herring. You know, it's is this it could be real, it could be not real, it could be what they want us to think. They might change their minds later. I think it's fun to hear these things and to have these conversations. I think that's the funnest part of this is like,
and
what do you think? What does this mean to you? And
and you know
stuff.
what?
So
That's
that
what.
part I enjoy.
And I think this is a big mistake that Disney has made with Star Wars, for a long time, is not giving us a little something to
Yeah.
think about and talk about. Where was when George was in charge, we would get some photos, we would get some set
Uh,
pictures, we would get some little tidbits here and there, a year out, 2 years out, just a little bit to talk about.
Shout out to Craig Miller. I am the ultimate fangirl for him. He was in charge of all of those marketing pieces. He was in charge of the fan clubs. If you don't know who Craig Miller is, he's amazing. James and I have had the pleasure of meeting him, and I've been to a couple of his panels and heard him speak about Star Wars and everything he did, but that was all Craig Miller. That was his marketing strategy, especially in a time where you don't have internet and podcasts and people talking. So they'd give out little tidbits. They'd give out the fan club little exclusives of information and pictures and characters and names of like creatures and things like that. So shout out to Craig Miller. We love you, man. We miss you. Come back.
Come
Come back
back.
to Star Wars. Come out of retirement.
You have to say, "Come
Uh
back. I love you."
don't let go. Don't let go, Craig.
That was Padme.
Oh,
You're
that's
breaking
right.
my
I
heart.
I went into Titanic.
I was doing
I went
Star
into
Wars.
Titanic mode.
Come
Yeah.
back.
That which
I
makes
love you.
sense. I can't follow where you're going.
You're going
Anyways,
down a path I can't follow
that's it.
because of
All right.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, awkward. Okay. Anyways, so
Because of what you've done
thanks for joining us today.
to do.
Like I said, subscribe and like and put on your notification bells because I know the rest of the guys on the group want to chit chat about this as well, and they have their own ideas and their own speculations and their own hopes and dreams and everything for this movie. So make sure you stay tuned for when they're on. We also have an Instagram, Star Wars Stuff Pod. We've got a Twitter called Stuff Pod. Do people call it X? I think everyone still just calls it Twitter, right?
Yeah,
We've got a Blue Sky Social, Star Wars Stuff.bluesky.social. We've got Threads, Star Wars Stuff Pod.
we got it
Support
all,
us on
baby.
Patreon. We really do. Support us on Patreon. We're uploading a
Please
ton of
support us
stuff.
on Patreon.
There's a lot of free
Okay,
content on
you know.
there. There's some paid content on there if you want to do that. If you have the means and everything. I know David uploaded a ton of pictures, things like that from Fan Expo, Space Con. He's going to Rebel Scum Con soon. I will personally be at the opening preview opening for members at the Lucas Museum in early September.
Ooh.
I know I'm very excited. I'm invited to special parties as well. So I will try to get whatever content I'm allowed to get there to be able to share on Patreon as well. So join for that, right? Also, Craig, guys, specifically Star Wars peoples on the podcast and anyone on Patreon, if you want me to grab you a fun little souvenir, more than happy to do it. More than happy to send it out to you from the Lucas Museum.
Could you grab me
And
one of
you
George's flannels?
absolutely not. I don't want to get kicked out. If I
Oh,
get to be
come
George Lucas,
on.
oh my gosh. So, okay, real fast, real fast. Me and my husband, we love a good theme. We love a theme party. We love a theme everything. For Halloween this year, we're doing Indiana Jones and Marianne. Marianne, for the Lucas Museum opening, we're doing R2D2 and C3PO. So he is having a custom suit made that is white, blue with silver accents
Oh
for
my
R2.
god.
I am doing a gold dress with boots, one silver boot, one gold boot, and stuff. So catch us there, right? Also, if you want me to grab you a fun souvenir from the Lucas Museum and all that, you can email David at Star Wars Stuff Podcast at Gmail. Also, if you just want to send him like random receipts and use the email for any of your junk stuff, that's okay too.
Or any complaints
Also,
that you have. Straight to
no,
him.
no complaints. No complaints. Only compliments, please. Facebook, we've got a Star Wars Stuff group. We've got a Star Wars Stuff podcast page. Yeah,
I think we've
write
covered
a
everything. If you just
review. There's so much. I'm clicking through. These are all the things I'm clicking through. Okay. Write a review. Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcast. That actually helps a lot. That's how I found the podcast. Um, we've also got a website. James is writing a lot of great articles on there. So yeah, go there. Read if you like reading. There's like 25 more of these. Yeah, no, we're done. Okay.
oh
Anyways,
my
thanks for
goodness.
joining us, guys.
We should do a little heart.
There's a
Can you do a
lot.
little heart with me?
Oh, you're on the other side. You got to do the other one. You're on the other side of me. There you go. Get closer.
On
There
my
you go.
side, I'm on the other side though.
Oh, that's so weird. Why are
Yeah.
you're just doing that weird?
Now I'm just
Okay.
squishing your head.
Anyways, join us. We're fun. Come hang out. We'll
We'll
be
see you soon.
around. Yeah. Um, may the force be with you.
Always.
This is for you, Adam.